Ever felt like your entire life was one big hamster wheel and no matter how fast you ran, you were still stuck at the same miserable spot? Well, that's exactly where I was. And what happened next completely flipped my world upside down. I used to be the king of low balance alerts, living in a tiny studio in Phoenix that smelled like microwave noodles and broken dreams, working a 9 to 5 that paid just enough to keep me stuck in the same miserable loop. One random Tuesday, I opened my banking app and saw it. $42. That was my entire net worth, my whole adult existence reduced to the price of a tank of gas and a bad pizza. I sat on the edge of my mattress, staring at that number, and realized something ugly. I wasn't climbing a ladder. I was running on a hamster wheel designed by someone else. I didn't quit my job. I wasn't brave like those internet stories, but I did something quieter. I stopped giving that job my soul and started looking for an exit. Every weekend, I drove to Scottsdale, to those ridiculous estate sales where rich people throw away perfectly good stuff because the color doesn't match their new kitchen. I bought a dusty espresso machine for $20, opened it up, tightened one loose wire, and sold it online for $340. That was the first time I felt the system crack a little. I started doing it again and again, fixing old mixers, record players, cameras, anything mechanical with a heartbeat left in it. One night, I filmed the process on my phone, no talking, just the clicking tools and the machine slowly coming back to life. I uploaded it expecting nothing, woke up to 30,000 views and comments begging for more. Suddenly, my side hustle had a pulse. Orders came in faster than my boss's passive-aggressive emails, and I was spending lunch breaks packing boxes instead of pretending to care about spreadsheets. Within a year, I was making more on weekends than I did all month at the office. I remember the day I handed in my notice, my manager said, "You'll be back," and I almost laughed out loud. Today, I run the whole thing full-time, sourcing parts, restoring machines, shipping them across the country. I bought a house with a garage big enough to echo, and I haven't checked my bank balance in over a year because I finally understand something most people never do. Stability doesn't come from a safe job. It comes from owning the skill that job needs. I didn't get lucky. I just stopped asking permission to live. If you're reading this while sitting at a desk you hate, waiting for a magical sign, consider this it. Sometimes the door out of the cage looks like a pile of someone else's trash.